Okay guys, so it's been a while since I even made a video, and if you hear a background, I was playing I am playing the Kardashians, but I'm about to get a shower soon and I have to wash my hair. As you can see, it's oily, just from like sweating and stuff like that, and I haven't washed it in a few days, but I just want to make like a quick video, not too long today, and I'll make another video soon updating everything. This channel is really just based on building like progress and growth and tracking that, right? Because I want to look back and just see everything that I documented that I was waiting to happen, and just my thoughts through it, my journey through it all. And so I already made one video, and by the way, speaking of that, if you haven't watched it yet, you can if you would like to, but I mentioned in it that I did in fact end up getting... Okay, I apologize, someone called me, but as I was saying, yeah, I just want to really document this whole journey. And I was saying how I got a car, so I finally got a car. I'm super excited, and I just really thanked God for just giving me that, and I just really just had to learn patience and make peace with the process, and that's what I have been trying to work on with every single situation. And I've just been focusing on myself, giving myself love, giving myself care, taking care of myself, just really just putting myself first, that's all I can do in this process of my lifetime, in this phase of my life. And yeah, now that I have a car, I am working on getting a job. I have a job in mind that I have already reached out to, and just fingers crossed, I'm just waiting to hear back. It's really the only place I could see myself working at that I would actually enjoy. And just one of my goals for just my life in general is I'm done putting myself in situations for the sake of to be safe, or to get some type of benefit, when I'm clearly not happy, and it turns into just something I have to work through, like just more problems occur basically just from putting myself in a bad situation. I'm just done doing that. So now I instead will be putting myself first and making sure that I'm happy with what I'm choosing to do, because life is way, way, way too short to choose to do things you're not even happy doing. It's just, I would never work somewhere again where I am simply just not happy, because what is really the point of that? Like, if it's bad for your mental state and it just, kind of almost brings you down in a really bad energy flow, why would you want to go through that and deal with that? And I just believe that you can choose to do anything that you want in your lifetime, and people around you are always going to support you and be there for you. And obviously the people that don't support you, or don't keep in contact with you, or whatever the case is, that just shows you even more of what to not tolerate, what to be cautious of, just all that kind of stuff. And so it's just always, really everything always is a positive regardless. And I see everything as a learning lesson regardless, and an experience to go through, a growing experience, because we're constantly all growing together, individually but together, as a society. And so yeah, that's a little update. But why I made this video in the first place. I just wanted to touch on the topic where I was talking about being patient, with just everything in life, really. But lately, okay, so I had went on vacation, and that had really just kind of almost like took me back a little bit, because I took my exam before that just to get it out of the way, because I knew I was gonna forget all of the information, like it wouldn't be fresh in my head, basically. And basically, yes, I failed, obviously, because I'm still studying. And why I failed, I actually realized, one, I need to work on my time management with taking the exam in the first place. That was one thing I honestly just didn't practice in, and I thought I was confident, but turns out I really wasn't. That's why we need to always enforce things, even if we think we still know them. So that was one that I lacked. And then secondly, I noticed from my first exam between my second, I lacked a lot of the same subjects. And I realized I did study my butt off, let me tell you, for a few months, but I guess I didn't study the right stuff. I thought that I had it figured out. I was so confident. But this is a whole learning experience too, which I'm so thankful for, that I even get to do this still. I am just so grateful. But yeah, so I just think I figured out what I was doing wrong, and so now I know what to do this time. And I want to really focus on these subjects that I lacked, and fingers crossed I will pass next time. Fingers crossed. If not, I'm literally gonna keep on rescheduling it after this, because this is real. Now I know exactly what to study, and this is real. Really, I just need to keep on practicing the topics that I lacked heavily, because that's how I pass. Pretty much, because I'm honestly good at knowing the correct answers by now, even if they sound the same or look the same. It's very tricky, obviously, but I think I'm good with identifying it, so I mean, that's pretty good. So I think once I get the subjects that I lacked down, I think I will pass. But so this whole thing, when I was just coming back from vacation, I got sick right after, and it lasted 1 to 2 weeks. Then I had to deal with my car problem. So it was very, very, very hard to study and lock back in right after vacation. But basically what happened was, like the past few-ish weeks, I've been studying the ones that I have lacked, like the subjects. And I will say, I did get like very emotional and upset and like sad at first that I didn't like know them, and I got very stressed out. But I didn't really realize, like, hey, like, you don't even know these. Like, be easier on yourself. You're not supposed to know these. These are the subjects that you lacked, and you're going to get them eventually. You just have to keep on doing it day by day, one subject at a time, little by little. That is just how I learn. It just is. I am a bad test taker in itself, but I am trying to learn how to be a good test taker, and it's been a journey, I will tell you that, but I think I'm getting better at being a test taker. Like, even if I failed 2 times, I still have gotten a lot of answers right, and that's what matters to me personally. And I know that I'm gonna pass when I'm ready, like truly ready, not even knowledge wise, but like life wise. Like, God will know exactly when it's the right time. Maybe he's looking out for me right now because he knows something I don't realize, or he knows something I don't. So, like I said, patience is something to really just work on in these kind of situations, because yes, it's stressful. Yes, it's hard. Yes, you do have to put a lot of time and effort into it. But guess what? You just have to make peace with the situation and just be patient. That is all that you can do. That is all that's in your control. And you will feel so much better. You will be like, okay, like this is just my routine at this point. And you're just gonna get more and more and more confident each day. And so I just wanted to give that advice. Though, in case it helps anybody that is just low in confidence. Because it's really just about talking one-on-one with yourself, checking in on yourself, and really consistency is key to boost your confidence. I know it's hard, but it will be worth it in the end, and the key really is to not give up. And if you really feel like it's meant for you, then you won't give up. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. But yeah, like that's kind of my plan, and I just really pray and hope that everything works out. But at the same time, I know everything is gonna work out for me, because I just know I'm not going to give up with anything that I want in my life. Even with where I want to work as a part-time job, I know what I want, and I'm just not gonna give up until I get it. I will even like wait, like whatever it takes. I will reach out, whatever it takes. Yeah, like I am just in it to win it. I'm in it to work hard. I'm in it to prove to myself. And yeah, like I said, I hope that everything works out for me. But I know everything will work out for me. And yeah, it's kind of all I had to say, but thank you so much for watching. this, like I said, this was just a little update, and it's really nothing fitness wise, it's just updating. But hopefully, you know, something, I think of something, some kind of content to make, mindset, I don't know. If you have any recommendations and you got this far to the video, comment down below if you want to see something. For some reason, I can't see everyone's comment. I'm pretty sure, because I don't know why. I don't know if it's a glitch. I don't know. But if I do see your comment, I will take it into consideration. Bye.